Alright guys, today we are going to be creating a simple comics app. So using Appcreator24, and we are not going to be creating it alone. I'm going to be using a code, and don't worry about the code. There's a link in the description of this video where you can download all the code I'm going to be using in this video. So firstly, let's name our app. So I have a custom name. Just use the Blazing God 2 for example. You can use any name for your comics application. So we are going to be creating, let me just choose an app icon from this gallery, and if you have a design you can just upload it directly to make it more perfect. I'm going to be choosing this, and the description, let me just write let me just say comics app. So that's just it. So let's click on next. So let me just choose, I can choose any of these, so just choose anyone. The network is a little bit slow, and the connection is good, I guess. I'm not sure. The connection is slow, very slow. Oh. Let's try to reload. I think the connection is bad, so let's start again. Okay. So we are going to be going for this. I told you I'm going to be using code, and I know most of you don't know about code, but don't worry, all the code that I'm going to be using in this video will be in the description of this video. So for now, click on this create an empty app. Since you are using code and there's not anything like code here, go to app manager. So firstly, come to section. We will create our first section, and which will be HTML because it's a code. Just click on HTML and click on this enter direct HTML codes, then click next. Then as you can see here, so I'm going to put the link of this first one, which is this index. Just copy it and paste it right here. So just paste it right here. So you can just name it, let me just name it index. It doesn't matter the name you use, just name it anyhow you want. So let me show you how the code works in case you want to edit something from it. So this is what you are going to, don't tamper with the CSS. If you want to edit anything, edit here. This is the title of the game. You can change it to your own app name. You can change this, choose comics to another thing if you want. You can change the description to maybe choose something else. You can just change it the way you want it. That's the only thing you can change. If you go and tamper with anything else, it may cause error, so click and before that, let me just use a reference name. Let me just check the reference name. Let me check, maybe there's a reference name here. Okay, this index as the reference name. So just make sure that what you write here at the reference is what is right here in your comics 3 or comics 2 or comics 1. So just make sure, just use, maybe you shouldn't edit it, just use it directly. Make sure this reference is there, and click on save. So go back, create another section, and that will be HTML also. So this time around, enter direct HTML code. So we are going to be copying our first comics, or let's go for the main first. So copy the main code. So, and if you want to change anything, you can just change the title of the, this is the title of the first comics, the title of the second comics, and the third comics, and this is the main menu. If click, as you can see, it will go to index, which is the first page I just did. It will go to index. So let's highlight and paste. Then you can just say this should be main. You can use any name, it doesn't matter, but this reference you can use anything. Let me use, I think this is main. Let me see what I use. So I think to go back to this place, let me check one of these comics. Okay, it's main. As you can see, I said go main, so I'm going to be using main as the reference. So now we can save. So go back, create a new section, and that will be the first comics. So you can say comics 1. So come to your code. So this first comics, copy it. So let me explain what you can change here. You can change, maybe you want to change the type of story, so just come right here. This is the title of the story. You can change it right here. And if you want to change maybe the context, like the story, the main story, the context of the story, you can just come here and change this. This is right here. This is the main story I use, so you can change it to your own. And this is the button. This is the button. If they click it, it will take them back to the main menu, as you can see, go main. And if they click on this comics links, it will go back to this go main. And also this main menu, if they click it, it will go back to the first page, the index. So that's what you can change. So I'll paste this right here, and I will also give it a reference. If we check our codes like this main, you can see the first comics I use the go as comics 1, so I'm going to be using this as a reference. I think there was a network issue. That was bad. So okay, and then okay, you can just come and click on save. So go back, create do the same step for the second comics and the third comics. So I'm going to fast this a little bit to reduce the time of this video. So that's it, you are done with that, and your app is ready. So you can just design it the way you want. You can change the color, the anything. So you can change it to, like, I think the code color is red, so you can change it to something like red, or you can just customize it after you check the code, maybe just to make sure that the color of your app match the code color. And if, let me just explain brief of the code. So if you want to change some things, like, let me come to this main. I hope you don't mess up this code. Let me see what you can easily change. Like, let me see. Okay. I don't think. How? Okay, these are like, this background image is the image that is at the back. Let me load this page. Let me just go to my local host, so I should show you how it works. Local host, I think my key is in slash local slash I think, let me just try. That will be, I think, up to so So as you can see, the background image like that you are seeing at the back, this background image, if you want to change it to another thing, just upload it to a web link. Make sure you upload your image to a web link and copy the link. Then you can come to this index. You know, the first page is index. So, and change, as you can see, this is the background image and the URL. So you can just paste, change it. Same goes for all the pages, like this place. Change the background image if you want to change it. So that's how it works. So currently this will not load because our local host does not recognize all these things that I use, like go main. It does not recognize it. All what I can use, I can just say is let me go to, if I says, where's our index? I'll just use, instead of this domain, I'll mention the file name, which is a main.html. Don't follow what I do. This is a code, not for Appcreator24. I'm just showing you how the app works and how to edit some information. So don't mind me. So don't change anything like that. So click on this choose. As you can see, it goes to the main.html, which is right here. You can change all this image one by one. And if you come to our main.html, where is it? Our main.html, where is it? This is our main.html. You can see the first one. If you want to change the background email, so let's see, this is the comics one, the background image of the comics one. You can change it. Just upload your image to a website, then copy the link. You can, let me show you some website. Let's say upload image get. So I want to search for a website. Let me see. Okay, you can just use this website. Just on this website, you can upload your image, then they will give you a URL to use. You can use any background image you want. I'll put the link of this website in the description of this video. Just upload it. Let me just do a trailer for you so you can just see. Let me upload one image. So as you can see, so don't delete. Let's say don't auto delete, so the image will not be deleted ever. So why this is load, let me explain more. So if you want to change any background of this image, just change it right here. So let's go back to our localhost. So, and if all these buttons are not clicking currently because our localhost does not recognize all these things like Go Kinikon, all these Go comics, our localhost does not recognize it. It only recognizes on Appcreator24. So I'm going to say comics.html, and this is comics.html2, comics3.html. So I'm going to do it like this, and if I reload now and I click on this, as you can see, it opens the main context. This is the story I told you about. You can change it from your comics section of first comics. You can change this story, as you can see, in the bustling city of Melbourne, and you can see here in the bustling city of Melbourne. So you can just change it right here. The title, which is The Guardian Rise of Scissors Master. So you can change it, as you can see right here. You can change it. This image that you're seeing right here, this is, I think, no, this is the background image. Don't get it wrong. This is the background image. The background image is just like this bomb. This POW is different from this one. This is different from this, so don't get it wrong. So if you want to change that guy image, I think yeah, this is the guy image. You want to change it. It's the second background image. The first background image is for the body, which you are seeing right here, but you can change this also. So if I click on this place, they will not work because our HTML does not recognize all these Go Kinikon. They don't recognize Go menu. So I'm just in main.html, and this will be index.html. So now if I reload my page and click on them, they will actually work. So as you can see, they actually works. So that's it. You can also see how it works now. So I hope you create your app perfectly now. So this is just a simple code. We are going to be doing more coding website without even you knowing anything about HTML, CSS or JavaScript. I just want to see you guys' reaction about this. If you guys love it, so I'll put more projects online and you guys will actually do it and build a great app for yourself and make money by uploading it to Google Play Store. And if you need help uploading it, just DM me, and automatically you are going to pay a fee for creation of Google Play Console, and I will charge you a little bit for guiding you on how to upload the apps successfully and how to integrate AdMob to your app to make revenue daily, monthly or weekly. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys on next video. It depends on the comment of this video that will make sure that will determine rather maybe I will continue this type of content or not. Thank you guys for watching once again. See ya home.